Okay, we're going to be covering something that not many people on YouTube or really anywhere else, including fucking Imperial forums, cover. 1966 Imperial Crown. This little thing will be applicable for 64 through 66. I don't know if any other year is the same. But I just got done servicing this headlight switch. Let me tell you, it's a fucking bitch. Mopar people put up with too much over-engineered bullshit. All to get this guy out is a serious fucking pain in the ass. Step one, you remove this access panel when you don't drop it. He lives right here, just like that. You're going to take out this screw, and this screw, and he should just drop right out. If he doesn't, you might have a bigger problem. But you got to get to this switch here. Right there. That's your headlight, dilly bobby. But the way it works is first click out is your running lights. You know, that's going to be all your, your parking lights and shit. That'll be that'll also turn on your dash lights. This is your dim. If you run it all the way, you have no dash light, and it just gets progressively brighter till you get here. That click will turn on your dome lights when your battery's hooked up. Mine isn't. I'm being responsible. I'm playing with electricity, and I don't have power to it, so safety. Then your second click will be your headlights. Oh, but how do I get to my high beams? This button here. Yes, your high beams are a kick pad on the floor. So, that said, step one is to get that out. Step two, your switch lives in here at this angle. You're going to push this button. You're going to push it in. You'll have to kind of wiggle him around. And you'll pull him out at the same time. I'm not doing it because I just took like 3 fucking hours to fight this guy in and out. And, you'll do that. Once he's out, you'll have access to your bezel, wherever my bezel is. Where is my bezel? Oh. Uh-oh. Here he is. But this guy is going to sit on here, and he's going to be retained in place by this guy. This guy. It's an Allen key. You'll just loosen him a little bit, and he'll just pop right off of there. And then you'll have a, I believe it's a size 14. Pretty sure it's a size 14. Let's check. Yes, it is a size 14. You'll bust this guy loose. My socket was too big to fit inside of the bezel and undo this, so I had to undo him with a pair of needle nose. Maybe easier for you to do it that way. And once you get that done, this guy should be out of the way. You should be able to go right here with a pair of needle nose or a flathead and pop your bezel forward, pull it off. Then this guy is also a size 14. You'll unscrew him, and your switch itself should kind of fall backwards in and rotate kind of like that. From there, like I said, go ahead and get your flasher out of the way. You'll undo him with a pair of needle nose, push him out, pull him out to the floor, because he will just be in the way. Then you got to finagle and gaggle fuck. If you got big hands, this access port, because I don't have big, thick hands, but this hole is almost too small for my hand. So you go through, you'll pull them out. You're not going to have much room, and your switch should be able to hang about right there. Is about as good as you're going to get. And it's going to hang like this. Or like that. And then from there, you'll unplug him. My replacement was different. I had a ground plug here on it that's just sticking out. Just cover him with tape and ignore him. He has no purpose on this car. It may have a purpose on other cars, but not mine. It's like, but this is your layout. Your plugs are going to line up with this. And if you're like me and you've got some cut wires because old boy decided he just wasn't going to fix it. He was just going to put the headlights on this guy. But your manual will be valuable. Your switch is on page 76 of section 8, electrical specifications. And he's right there. So if you've ever got to rewire this guy, like I had to, because the B1 and this guy are cut off of my plug specifically to make way for that secondary headlight switch, which was fucking bullshit. Pain in the ass. Mopar people, they aren't the smartest. They're still better than Honda people, because Honda people make me want to commit murder. Mopar people, they just don't explain things, you know? They just do it and expect you to understand the process. So I'm here to explain, you know? I'm going to be a helpful Mopar guy. But, you know, hopefully that helps somebody get this switch out. Like I said, you know, let's just recap. You're going to take off this panel, smash this button. You know, your plug's going to be sitting like this in the dash. You're going to smash this button, pull this stalk out. It may take you a minute. Just kind of wiggle your finger around on this button, pressing it down as far as you can to pop this guy all the way out. Disconnect your battery, because to pop him out, it will click him to the fully active position, which will have your headlights, parking lights, and brake indicators and shit. All of that will be turned on. Just from there, once this guy's out, you will break this nut loose. I had to use needle nose. He threads in right here. Oh, fuck. But you'll break him loose. You'll be able, you'll break this guy loose as well. Again, just an Allen key up top. I have no clue what size this is. I just happened to find him, and he was just perfect. God damn, I'm just dropping shit today. From there, you can pop this bezel off, and, you know, he's just going to sit here like this. You've got this nice little gap here to fit a pair of needle nose under him and kind of pop him this way, and then you can work your finger under him and just pull him off. Size 14 for this stud. You'll unscrew him, and then your switch should try to fall backwards. Again, you'll have to fight and finagle, you know, with your hand up in here. Or you can reach up on this side of the parking brake, say hello to my fingers, and reach up in there and fight it. Again, if you've got big hands, big arms, you may be better served taking off the whole dash, which I don't know how to do, but it appears to be a royal pain in the ass, so I didn't do that. But now, to get the bezel back on, I have to fight this guy out. So let's see if I can get my camera to stand somewhere where y'all can see me do this. You know, as you can see, oh shit, come on, steering wheel, cooperate with me. I'm reaching up through this access hole in the side, mashing down the button, and it's a pain. But he should just slide out. And you'll break that loose, and your switch should just fall through. However, I'm putting this shit back together because I'm done. So then you'll just throw this bezel back in place. Let's get the phone standing again. We'll take our nut, get it on there with our finger. Gonna be a bit of a pain. Once it's started, get your nettle nose and get them to cooperate. Cooperation is, noticed a problem in the car community. Cooperation doesn't exist. There's only competition. And when it comes to a 55-year-old, well, 56-year-old car this year, actually. No, 56. 55. 1966 to 2021 is 55. But once you get this guy on here, you ain't got to crank him down super tight because he's not actually what's holding it in place. He just kind of helps this bezel stay. Then you will take this guy again. He's a three-sided, and the hole in this guy is also three-sided, so you'll get him in there gently and kind of rotate him back and forth till you feel him fall. Let's get this set back. And again, you will have to push down this button. And then he's back in place. Then we'll take this guy. And again, I'm not sure what size Allen key this is. You know, he was in my glove box and he just fit perfectly. He's your wiper controller. And, you know, he's got some bounce back and forth to him. You know, he's got, I probably got a spring in him somewhere. But you just kind of want to get him in there. Fucker. May help if I just go ahead and get the Allen key actually in this grub screw. Get him in there, put him in. Tighten it down or not. Wait, which way do I gotta go? That way. Okay. So, get him on there. Give him a turn, and he's still not on there tight. And the grub screw is too far down, that is why. So we'll run the grub screw back up. And then, what the fuck's flying around in my car? Then, we'll push it in there. If this fucking Allen key will cooperate with me. Again, like I said, cooperation seems to be a fucking problem on these old cars. They've got so much juju and voodoo around them that they don't like to cooperate. Okay. And now your wiper speed switch is there. Your mirror dilly bob control is here. And your light switch should work. So, with that said, let's play the magic smoke game. Again, he's not permanent yet. We're just getting in there to see if that's going to work. And now for the ow, my head. Now for the moment of truth. Let's get all this shit out the way. Let's not lose that Allen key. Okay, moment of truth. First click should give me dash lights. Now it's bright as fuck outside, so I can't tell. So, we're gonna point over to this here dome light, and we'll give it one more click. Hot damn. Both dome lights work. Click it off. We'll work under the assumption that the dash lights still function. Give it a click. We should have running lights. We have running lights. And we should be on either high beams or headlights. Because, I mean, I push that switch a lot. We're on standard high beam. Or not standard high beam. Standard headlight. We'll go down here. Push the button. Now you'll just kick that with your foot while you're driving. And now we have high beams. Okay. And that is how you service a 1966 Imperial headlight switch. Pain in the ass. Hope I don't got to do it again soon. I hope this helped somebody. You know, I hope that this was a valuable little lesson for one of you, at the very least. But, yeah. Hopefully this will be the start of a series of videos where I actually do something with this car. You know, instead of just sitting here and driving it once every 2 months or so. But yeah. Like I said, hopefully I helped someone. I'm going to button all this shit back up. And, because I was going to try to service that flasher. But that thing is, I can't pry these off with needle nose. So I'm going to say that my hazard lights just aren't ever going to work. And I mean, my flasher relay's kind of fucked up. I mean, he just kind of free swanging there, so. My blinkers are manually blink blonk. Just so you know. You know, we'll just to show you that this old bitch still goes. Big bitch still runs, still drives, still does what it's got to do. Big block 440 screaming down the road at a certain amount of mileage. Wow, that fan looks really weird on this phone. Holy shit. But I'm just going to let Big Bitch run. Yeah, I'm burning oil. But this is how your 66 should function. Should just be turned the key and watch it go. You know? Alright? Verizon, signing off. Maybe you'll see me next time. Who knows? Maybe I'll never record another video again. We'll find out.